Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today I want to demonstrate you how to develop an Android app to play the songs that is from the online URL and that I want to bind it to the list view and card view. So let's start developing Android Studio project. First of all, you can click on start new Android Studio project. Then you can choose the empty activity. Then here you can just give the name of your application. I'm just giving the name of my application is Media Player Demo. Then you can choose the package, location and the language. I am using the language that is Kotlin. Then you can click on finish. Now let me clear what I want to do in this project. In this application, I want to take one list view and I want to take one card view. And then I want to bind the online URL with this particular list view and card view. So let's first move to the design palette. I'm just moving to activity main. Here you can click on show layout decoration. Here you can remove the text view. I'm taking here list view, so you can search for the list view over here and drag and drop. You can just move to this. Then you can just give the infer constraint and then you can give the name of your list view. I'm just giving the name of my list view is list view. Now I want to bind media player value that is related to songs title, author name and URL. So first of all I want to take one class over here. So I'm just right click on package, new, Kotlin file. Here you can just give the name of your file. I'm just giving the name of my file is song file, or you can say song info, right? Now you can declare the class song file. Now here in song file you can just define the name. I'm just giving the variable that is title of type string question mark equal to null. Then you can define the author name variable author name colon string question mark equal to again a null. Then you can define the URL that is related to variable song URL again data type that is a string question mark is equal to, you can again provide the null. Now here you can press alter insert and you can click on secondary constructor generate. Then you can choose the parameter and click on OK. So your constructor will be created for the title, author name and song URL. Now here in song file I want a title, author name and song URL. So these three things I want to bind in list view. So for that I need to create a layout over here. So I'm just moving to resource layout. Then you can just right click on layout and you can click on layout resource file. I'm just giving the layout name is my layout. Now here you can search for the here you can move to the design first. Now here you can search for the card view and you can click to add it to the gradle, right? You can click on OK. Yes, I want to add this. Once your configuration is successful, now you can switch your constraint layout to your card view. So simply you can write here card view. Now here in card view, what kind of things I want the card corner radius first. That is, for example, I'm just setting over here that is 20 dp. Then you can set the card use compact padding. Yes, true. Then you can set card background color. Right now I'm just setting the background color is F00, that is red. Then you can click on choose palette and you can change the color. I'm just changing the color over here. This is the background color of my card. You can change the color if it is required. Let me choose here the different color, right? This one, see. Now here you can add the controls. I'm just adding the linear layout. Here in linear layout I want the horizontal linear layout, right? So I'm just taking the linear layout that is horizontal. Here in this linear layout horizontal I want to take one more layout that is a linear layout vertical. So I'm taking the linear layout vertical inside the horizontal. Now here in linear layout vertical, I want to add the two text view, one for the song title and another for the song author name. Right, so I'm just taking two text view over here in this linear layout. Here you can add the text view number 1 and text view number 2. Here in both text view, you can give the title if it is required. I'm just giving the ID text view 1 and text view 2. Right, this is related to my song title, and this is the author. Right, now here you can define the different properties of your text view. I'm just giving that here in linear layout vertical. I want to set weight is equal to layout weight is 1. Then you can add one more control over here in linear horizontal. Here in linear horizontal, I'm just taking one button. Right, so let me move my button over here. Whenever you move your button, you can just cut this and put it to your linear horizontal. Right, so this is the button. Here you can set the property, that is weight property. I'm just setting the layout weight is 0. Then this is inside my linear layout horizontal, and this is in my linear layout vertical. Right, now you can define the properties of both, that is linear layout horizontal and vertical. Here in button, width is wrap content, and height is also wrap content. Right, so my button is set over here, see. Right, now I want to set not only this, I want to set in button, I want to set a value, that is here layout weight is 0. Right, now here I want to set in my button, that is background. So to set the background, here you can just click on your drawable folder, right click new, drawable resource file. I'm just giving the drawable resource file name is but back, that I want to give the button background to my button. Here you can click on design. Now here in design, I want to set a button background, so I'm just taking here inside the selector, you can take the item. Inside the item, you can take the shape. Inside the shape, you can take the gradient. Right, here in gradient, I'm just setting Android start color. You can give the primary dark, you can give the and color, that is again a primary dark, or you can change it. Let me change it over here, that is has F00, has F00. Now here you can define the radius, corner radius. After gradient, you can define corners. So I'm just defining the corners, and that is property is radius. Here in radius, I'm just providing the value, that is 25 dp. Now you can change the color of your button background. I'm just taking the color over here, that is related to light pink. Now you can give your background to your layout button. So here you can just set the property, that is background, and here you can add the but back. So what happens, see, your button is look like this. Here in button, you can just write here, that is play. This button is related to play. Right, that I want to play the music. Even here you can set the text color, that is has 000, that will be black. Let me set here app. Here you can set the text style, that is bold, right? Now you can move to your card view, and here in card view you can set the height, that is wrap content. Now you can see one card view is ready. One is for the song title, another is for the author, and for the button. Here in song title I want to set the text size, so I'm just setting the text size, that is 22 sp, and here you can set the author name. Here you can set the text size, that is 18 sp. Now I want to bind the value over here. In song title I want the song, in author I want the name of the author, and here whenever user click on play I want to play the online URL. So let me move to my main activity dot Kotlin file. Here in main activity dot Kotlin, what we actually need, we need basically the class that is related to adapter class. We need the base adapter class to set all these values, and I need the online link also. So I'm just taking here one variable, that is the list songs is equal to, here you can set array list of your song file, right? And here you can just call the constructor. Now you can add the adapter variable. Adapter is equal to data type of my song adapter. This is not created yet, right? Question mark is equal to null. I want to create this adapter class, so I'm just creating that particular class over here. Create class inside my main activity as a inner class, right? So I'm just creating my song adapter class. Now not only this, I want one more variable over here that is related to media player. So I'm taking mp media player question mark is equal to null. Here we need to import the media player class. Now, here in inner song, my song adapter class, I want to create the class which extends from base adapter. So simply I am creating the class my song adapter, which is extending from base adapter. Whenever you extend from base adapter, you need to implement the four methods, and that is get view, get item ID, and count. Now, not only this, we need to call the superclass constructor also. So I am taking one variable over here, and that is related to variable my song list, or you can say variable my list song is equal to array list of song file. And here song file is the information related to song. So I'm just calling this variable. Now you can click over here, that is alter, you can press alter insert, and you can generate the secondary constructor. I am generating the constructor over here, so my constructor is initialized over here. Now here in get view I am just changing the argument p0 to it is position, right? Now for each position I want to generate the layout into my layout. So I'm just creating one variable, that is my view is equal to, you can call layout inflator dot inflate function. Here you need to just pass r dot layout name, and do you want to add it to root? No. So I'm just passing here null. Now we can generate our variable name, that is song. Variable song is equal to this dot my list song dot, here you can get the value of position, right? So your song variable will be initialized as a song file. Now you can simply initialize my view dot text view 1. This is the text view that is available in my layout, that is text view 1 and text view 2. So I'm just initializing my view dot text view 1 dot text is equal to song dot whatever the title is. Same you can initialize with the my view dot text view 2 dot text is equal to song dot now author name. Now in URL, whenever user click on that particular button, I want to play the music. So what I'm doing here, my view dot button is there. So whenever user click on this my layout dot button, this is the button name, right? So my view dot button dot set on click listener. Whenever user click on this button, I want to just play the music. So I'm just checking what if my view dot button dot text equal button dot text is, for example, stop. If the button dot text is stop, then simply mp dot stop, and you can just change the title, that is my view dot button dot text is equal to now play. But if it is not if it is not stop, it might be a chance it is play. If it is play, then we want to play the media player, right? Here you can simply return your my view. Now here in else, you can simply write initialize your variable mp is equal to, you can just call media play. Now here in try catch, e colon exception, you can just call media player dot set data source, and that is song url. Then you can call media player dot, that is prepare function. Now you can play your media file. So media player dot start. Then you can just change the text my view dot button dot text is equal to, for example, stop. So if it is a stop, I'm changing the value, that is play. If it is a play, I'm changing the value, that is stop. For each view I want to repeat all these things, but how many times you want to repeat it? So here you can simply return my list song dot size. Here for each item you can simply return p0, or you can say my list song of p0. Then here for each get item id, I'm just returning p0 dot too long. So I'm just returning all this value for each time, for each value. Now we need to add the data to our list song. Very simple. Here you can call list song dot add. Now we need to add the song file, right? Here we need the three parameters. One is the title, another is the author name, and third one is the URL, right? So I have few values related to all the titles. Let me show over here. See, I have a one song of Amitabh related to Ganpati mantra, right? So author, in author we will put the value, that is Amitabh. Here I'm just writing Om Ganapataye Nama, or you can say Ganesh mantra. That's it. So here you can just copy. This is our title, that is Ganesh mantra. Now here in author I am just writing here Amitabh. Now we need a URL, so I'm just copying this URL and you can paste over here. Now we want to repeat this for the another song also, so I'm just doing what, add song file. Now this song is related to Ganpati Bappa Moria, so I'm just copying Ganpati Bappa Moria by Hemant Chauhan. Now we need a URL over here, and this is the URL of Ganpati Bappa Moria by Hemant Chauhan. Then we need a list songs dot add one more file. So I'm just adding the song file. And third one is, that is related to Anandno Garbo by, again author is Hemant Chauhan, or you can say just pass the URL, that is song URL. Now I want to add one more thing, that is list songs dot add. You can add this runtime also. Now this song is related to Harish Swami Bole Jare. This is the song by Bapa Swami Ja Ja Ja, and I want to add the URL also. So I'm just passing the URL for this. Once your list is ready, now we need to bind it to our adapter. So what I'm doing, see, adapter is equal to, you can just call your adapter value. So here what we need to do, simple, we can call adapter is equal to my song adapter, and you can just pass your list of songs. Now you can bind this adapter to your list view. So I'm just doing what, list view dot adapter is equal to adapter. But to execute all these things, we should have the internet permission to play the online music. So I'm just adding the permission, that is internet. Now you can execute your application. Let's see what happened to our application. Whenever you execute this application, it will be executed. What happened, I just taken the one variable, that is list song, in which I added the song's value, that is title, author and song URL. All these things are available over here. You can set the left margin over here. So let me move to my layout first. Here in author name, you can set the left margin. For example, I'm just giving here 10 dp. Now you can call it again. Whenever you execute your application, you can just see what happens. See, Ganesh Mantra, Amitabh, Evan Chauhan, again you can set the thing. Now whenever you click over here on this play button, see what happened. You can increase the volume. You can click on stop. You can taste another song also. So this is the way you can implement media player application in your Android Studio. That's it from my side. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all.